Right, hello, good evening, good evening. Let's get rid of that. Let me just quickly sort the audio out. Give me 2 minutes. Oh, this fucking chair. There we go. Is that comfortable? No, that's not very comfortable. Yeah, give me 1 second, fellas. Oh god, that's warm. Right, who's here today then? Let's have a look. We'll get the chat up quickly, and then I'll get into a bit of Verdun. Nikita, nice to see you, Nikita, again. How are you doing? Lizard, how are you doing, mate? Hope you're well. Ivan, I was just watching one of your old streams. Good to see you, mate. Nice to see you, Ivan, as well, mate. Which one were you watching? Because there's a few from the early days where basically I used to stream on like a Sunday morning at like at 9 in the morning, so no one was ever going to watch it. So it was just I was almost streaming for gameplay, if that makes sense. And that was probably the first year, so that was 2 years ago now. It will have been. Big Payday fan. Are you okay? Yes, I am. Thank you very much. Hope you're doing well, mate, as well. But yeah, we're going to play a bit of Verdun today. We're a bit later on tonight, but what I'm going to do is I'll probably just play some front lines. And I was saying to someone the other week, not this week, not last week, the week before, that I was going to do like a squad defence thing. Because on squad defence we got to wave 24 something. It was a really high wave on Flanders, and it's a really difficult map as well. Oh, I need to get the volume down here. Hold on. So I want to try and do that again. I want to try and beat that, but it's not going to be tonight, unfortunately, just because I'm quite tired. Oh shit! What have I clicked here? There we are. Yeah, I'm quite tired, so I'm going to just chill out and play some front lines tonight. I'm not going to go too extreme. No beating any records tonight, I don't think. Right. Okay, let me sort that audio out there. But as far as things go, there's no updates from me. I think I will be getting Isonzo. Definitely will be getting it because I'm going to do a review on it. So if people don't know whether to buy it or not, hold off because I will have a review out when it comes out at some point, whenever that may be. So that's the plan. Anywho, let's get into the game. And the game is full, so we're just going to hold off for a sec. So you can see there's loads of different games going on, but obviously there's 52 players in here, so somewhere there's a full game. It's just not showing up because it's full. There we are. We'll join that one. Nikita's doing good. Good to see, mate. Dixon, how are you doing, mate? Program has anyone seen the new Battlefield trailer? Yes, I have. I don't like it. You know how I feel. Battlefield. I was getting annoyed. I was on Facebook today, and it was one of these gaming channels that came up, and the trailer was on there, and every single person in the comments was going, "Oh, this looks amazing! I can't wait for this. It's going to be great. They've done a really good job of this." I was like, "Hold on. First of all, it's just the first trailer, so how can you say any of that? It was a cinematic trailer. And secondly, have you forgot the track record of DICE and EA, and have you played Battlefield 5? It's like, this is why we get ripped off as gamers. This is why gamers get ripped off, because they're stupid. Because they see a cinematic trailer and they go ape shit about it, and I don't understand why. So wait till the game plays out before you make a decision. But I don't have any hope for it because I've played recent Battlefield games and they've all been fucking rancid. So So look, jumping out of a jet, shooting an RPG, another jet proceeds. Yeah, I don't think they're ever going to go realistic again, to be fair, mate. I don't think they've been realistic for a few years now. Right, let's get this TV in a better position. Hold on, fellas. Bear with me. I'm fucking get this out of the way. I'm throwing grenades. Oh, shit. Right, here we go. We're in it properly now. Right, that's a really bad start. Apologies. Sounds realistic to me. This is Big Payday fan. Most of the people like realism or proper gameplay. Most people like realism or proper gameplay. Yeah, right. Sorry, I was trying to read what you're saying there. I understand. Yeah, the thing is, right. I've said it time and time again. There's a market for it on console. So, and I'm saying this to a friend today as well. The devs can't have much of a say in what they produce, if that makes sense. I really think there must be some corporate person who tells them what to... There's a guy down there with a machine gun. Oh no, that's one of our team. There must be a corporate guy who tells them what to do, because surely the devs can see that there's a market for realistic shooters. So why do they therefore go and make a game that's not very realistic? I don't understand it. So it can't be. Surely the devs aren't stupid enough not to see that. So it must be a corporate guy saying, no, we're doing it like this. But I don't know what the fuck do I know. I don't. To be fair, I don't really know much about how the game industry works as a whole. I've never studied it or looked into it too much. We'll get a few grenades down here, fellas, because there's a lot of them down there. Luckily, I don't know what class I'm using here. I need to have a look, but there's a lot of. I've got a lot of grenades. In fact, I've got 2 grenades, which is good enough. And I've got the Car 98. I was on Verdun earlier this week. I've played about 30 minutes of Verdun this week. Had a really good game. There's a few people that joined me, which is nice. We've got 2 in there. That's good enough. Battlefield 4 wasn't too bad. Yeah, the thing is, Lizard, right? Battlefield 4 wasn't a bad game. It was just bland. It was just, you know what I mean? It was nothing special. I think it was their first next-gen Battlefield, and so we had a lot of expectations for it. I thought the graphics were going to be amazing. I thought the maps might be really good, but nothing. Oh, got a triple kill there, and then a grenade. But yeah, it was just nothing special, you know. So I was really fucking disappointed. And my problem is with Battlefield 4 as well is like they released so much DLC content, and I just feel like the base game itself, if you've got the base game, you're sort of missing out, especially if you go back playing it now, because you've only got, I think you've only got like 3 or 4 maps, 5 maps or something. There's not much. So yeah, I'm not really, I don't really give a shit about Battlefield, to be honest with you. I've watched that trailer. I'll watch the gameplay when it comes out, but I'm not getting myself excited for it. And I don't think others should really, but whatever. Right, let's get some fucking grenades down there, fellas. Who's on? Right, the gameplay for Battlefield will be revealed tomorrow. Oh, Sunday, right, okay, gotcha. I thought it was going to be Modern Warfare like Afghanistan and Iraq. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what people said it was going to be Vietnam, didn't they? I think people just make shit up, don't they? I don't think there's anything wrong with doing a future concept, because from what I could tell in the cinematic trailer, a lot of the equipment they're using, a lot of things, like a lot of the ideas they're showing, are things that militaries in today's world are developing. So I don't think there's anything wrong with doing a futuristic game, or a sort of, well, yeah, a futuristic game, but they've got to. You can't go too far. I don't think the wall running's very good, like on Black Ops and all that shit. I think that's where they go too far. But oh, there's a guy behind me as well. Them shotguns, honestly, the Americans have such a good squad on this game. Really good, especially for a map like this where it's really intense, close quarter combat. Them shotguns are amazing. Nick, how are you doing, mate? Coming on Verdun yet? No worries. No worries. I'm in the US server tonight. Dixon, I just don't want to be like another Battlefield 2142 because it's identical just without 1 year. Aye. Nikita, the problem with most of the Battlefield games is that people understandably don't want to waste almost the same amount of money for DLC as for the main game. All good content is getting wasted. Yeah. No, I see what you mean. Well, they need to start releasing more content for the base game, mate, because it's yeah. But that's been every game that does that at the minute. It's disgraceful, actually. It's why it's one of the things that's put me off gaming massively. You know, we only have to go back 10 years and games were still pretty good. You were getting a full price game and you're getting all the content in it. Right, bayonet this guy. Oh no, shit, I don't have a bayonet. Fuck. That's not good. I suppose that's why I've got 2 grenades. I suppose that's like a substitute for the bayonet. Get 2 of them down there. There's a few guys in a bunk. Is that a shell hole down there? Got a hit marker. There's 1. 2. Right, quick reload. It's a good gun, this. I enjoy using this. Iron sights are really clear. Really good gun if you're new to the game, if you want to get practicing with it. There's a Frenchman. I think he's a Sudanese. I've got a nice headshot in there. I'll read the comments in a sec. I'm just going to take these fuckers out first. There's a lot of them. They keep spawning on each other. It's like Tannenberg. There's another one. I'm on a bit of a roll here. Let's get this guy. Quick reload. I really could do with some more grenades here. It's a perfect grenade position. Got him. See, there he is now. Because he's got that black hat on, he looks like you can't really see him. You need to have a close eye to catch him there. But that was a good little run there. I managed to hold the top, and what that allowed me to do was have guys spawn on me, which is really helpful. Big Payday fan. Had Verdun for around a month. It's really fun. But using the Pioneer Regiment with the flamethrower is really hard, as you need to use it right. Plus you get targeted a lot. Yeah, you get targeted a lot because obviously the flame is clear as day, so you know it's really bright and it does a lot of fucking damage. It does a lot of damage, so that's why people target you a lot. But yeah, it's really fun, really good. The thing is that flamethrower pre-update used to be shit as well. Look at this guy with the shotgun. Let's see what else have we got? We've got a Luger. I'm going to change to get the bayonet, guys, because to be honest with you, I really feel like I need a bayonet. Said it time and time again. It's like my go-to weapon, the bayonet. Who's this? Raptor. Yes, I just got Verdun a little bit ago. I'm very happy with it. Nice. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, it might look on a lot of videos that I do that I'm sort of giving Verdun a lot of shit, but I only do it because I want it to improve, because I know how much potential this game has. And I think, you know, just because I like the game doesn't mean it shouldn't be scrutinised. Come on, come on. Let's get this guy. I'm glad that guy was in AI though, I would have been fucked. But yeah, if you're new to the game as well, definitely try the French squads out, because the rifles they've got are amazing. This is why you need a bayonet, fellas. Speed and aggression through the trenches, taking them out into the back. Get this guy. There we are. Another one here. Oh, just got him from behind. Fuck. We're on fire though. This is a good start. This is a good start. But yeah, if they're all bunching up in one area, try and flank from the left or the right, depending on where they're at. That's why the bayonet's perfect, because obviously you use your bullets up as first, and then you can just charge at them with the bayonet. Do a bit of a zigzag, sometimes it works. Now these sights aren't as nice as the car, but it still packs just as good as punch. You don't get very many hit markers with this weapon. The GW, I think it's called. There's a guy up there. Has he got him? I think he's got him. Nice shot. Thank you very much. Flamethrower's decent at attacking too. Yeah, mate, it's a really good weapon. Really good weapon. As I say, yeah, at the start of the game it was a really shit weapon, and then the update came and they've just made it. I think they've made the range on it massive, which is what they need really. I don't really want to go down there. I hate fighting in the gas. Yeah, you want to those Yank squads. I think when I did my top Verdun squads video, I think I put the Marines at the top. It was either the Doughboys or the Marines, because that combat shotgun, the trench gun, in these close quarter situations just makes them the best attacking force in the game, because they're unstoppable. I think the trench gun actually comes with a bayonet. I think I might be wrong, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure. Honestly, the Wex is fun as hell when you play with bots in close quarter maps. Yeah, same me, Hill. Doesn't surprise me. That would be a really good map for it. We joined a bit late there, but it was a good run. Sorry, Nick, I didn't realise you changed squads there, mate. I wasn't concentrating. 28 kills, 10 deaths. Happy with that. Let's have a look. Most kills. We got the best squad. That's the main thing. We still lost, which is not good. Let's go St. Michael. I haven't done this one in a while. I've played Flanders quite a lot recently. Right, let's have a look at the chat. I rarely see French squad. What's the reason for that? Because I think the reason for it, Nikita, is because the French have always got a bad reputation, haven't they? When it comes to war games, I think people don't like the French. I don't know why, because honestly, the guns on Verdun are absolutely amazing. They're so accurate. I think there's a rifle that has 8 rounds. It's the only issue with it. It's a really slow reload, but it's probably the most accurate weapon on the game, other than the Ross maybe. The Ross might sort of challenge it a bit, but yeah. The French are sort of. I don't know why they're not picked as much. I assume it's because they've got a bit of a stigma around them. But they don't deserve it. They don't deserve it because, as I say, they've got some really good weapons. They've got LMGs. They've got they've got a good mix of stuff. I still prefer the Tommies just because the Tommies they've got more. I think they're the better all-round faction, as I've said before. But definitely the US Marines for attacking, really good. Such an aggressive fucking squad. Ivan, I still remember when the MP18 was an issue. I mean, it's good, but nothing really beats a rifle. Yeah, it's like I've said to you. I think I made a video recently. Can't remember what it was about, but at the end of it, I remember mentioning that it doesn't matter how good you are with an MP18. If you get good with a rifle on Verdun or Tannenberg, they will be better. They'll be better than any automatic gun, because the automatic guns don't have any accuracy to them, you know. And you can fire some of the bolt actions, the way they reload, you can fire them just as quick as a fucking automatic on this game. So, and also with the rifle, obviously you've got the long range capability. I mean, you can use a car like a sniper if you want to. There's a German staring me down because I can't move. Right, here we go. Right, for some reason it's swapped me again. Oh, we must have swapped squads. That's okay. What are we? Stern Battalion. Right, we've got a full squad. Right, I'm just gonna have to deal with this weapon. I don't have a bayonet, unfortunately, but I've got grenades, which will do. How are we? We need to spread. What I'm gonna do. I'm gonna push to the left flank. Nick's sick. Flanders is a death trap. Yeah, it is, mate. It definitely is. It's one of these maps where I'd much rather defend than attack. I wouldn't like to attack on this map as much, because it's quite a distance, isn't it? This map. I bet it's not far off from Picardy in terms of trench to trench distance. Right, I'm just going to push right over to the left flank here, fellas. Get comfortable, because there'll be a few fucking stragglers out here. Keep going. Right, this will do. There's one. He stopped. I thought he must be a bot. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, the bots are a bit strange in this game. Sometimes they move really realistically and then they just fucking stop in the middle of nowhere. There's a bloke behind there. Let's try and get a grenade on him. That should, hopefully, he should come out the hole now. That's right on him. Unless he's dead. Hold on, let's get another one. Definitely saw a head moving down there. I like the MG classes on the Germans as the iron sights are great. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the BAR for the Americans. I prefer the MP18 definitely. I've seen quite a few people seem to be doing this thing where they're running around with a Lewis gun, and obviously you can't. If you're running around with the Lewis gun, you don't aim. You just fucking paint spray, you know. And it's to be fair, you can do that with the Lewis gun. If a map, I think there's, what's the map called? Argonne Forest. People go around with the Lewis gun in those trenches to fuck you up. Maybe the Lewis gun is better than a rifle. Maybe I've got that wrong. Where's the enemies? There's a Senegalese troop there, I think. Nikita, that's unfair to the French, especially to World War I. Our force consisted of 80% of French soldiers, and they fought one of the bloodiest battles Verdun and naval offence. Yeah, no, I agree, Nikita. I absolutely agree. But I'm just saying, I think there's a stigma around the French that they don't deserve. They don't deserve. They've got a really, as I say, and you know, obviously, in the game itself, I mean, as well, they've got some really good weapons and good abilities, and the uniform. I like the uniforms, mate. I do like the uniforms. I know they give you a position away a bit when you've got a big red hat on, but I still think they look interesting. Someone's pinning me down here, down the middle, down there somewhere. They've got I don't see. Oh, in fact, there is one guy there. Where's he going? If you're into sniping as well, this is a great map to snipe on. How are we doing on the mini map? There's a few guys dying in the right flank. See where I'm shooting here, there's too many guys bunching up, and when they stand too high, you're just an easy target. You can see 3 bodies, 3 heads popping up. It's no good. So we'll move over here. I'm still a bit of an easy target here, actually, to be honest. So you have to keep sort of popping up and down, rather in the trench now to the right. Dixon, I hate the German weapons. The iron sights are trash. Even the Mark 3 iron sights are trash. Actually, every iron sight on this game. Try the Ross, mate. Try the Ross rifle. That's got a nice iron sight. I think sort of the best iron sights to use on this game are the ones that have a clear top, if that makes sense. They don't have any sort of what's the word? No bits of metal on the side. Like the GW, for example, has got really thick iron parts either side of the sight. I'm keep missing this guy. He's got me. Fuck. But Tannenberg's worse. Tannenberg is. Do you know the worst thing about Tannenberg is the weapons? For me, I really fucking hate the weapons in Tannenberg. Enemies on the right. Roger. Replies. Yes. Using the weapon, the communication wheel there. It's always good to use because if you're not in game chat, it's a good way of communicating with other players. And unfortunately, game chat doesn't work cross-platform, so you can talk to PlayStation guys, and if you're on Xbox, you talk to Xbox guys, but you can't switch, if that makes sense. So if I'm on play, oh shit, I need to get down. Fuck, I was too late. Yeah. Dixon, no, Tannenberg has the best iron sights. Well, fucking hell. Yeah, some of them, I don't know if it's the Bulgarian weapons, unbelievable. There's a rifle on Tannenberg which I was using in a stream not so long ago, where it's one shot, then it's like a 5-second reload. It's absolutely fucking shocking. The enemy team have done really well actually to get into our trench here. As I said, it's definitely one of these maps where it's a lot more difficult to attack than defence, and they're doing really well. Looks like we're making progress on the left flank though, trying to get back. So what they do, if they've got a group like that, all they need to do is hold our trench, or hold up part of the trench and wait for more guys to spawn on them. So really, you shouldn't do too much trench clearance if you're by yourself in the trench, attacking wise. I suppose it depends how confident you are. Big Peter fan, I wish I could mount. I wish you could mount your rifle on sandbags. That would be cool. Yeah, yeah. I mean, obviously, I think you've got the ability with LMGs to do that, haven't you? But this is the problem with Flanders. You see, I've used most of my stamina just running halfway. So you do a lot more running on this map than anything else. I think this is one of the reasons people hate Verdun and Tannenberg and stuff. There's a lot of grindiness in terms of. It's not always full-on intense gameplay, if that makes sense. It's not always bayonets and stuff. You got to get into a good position before you start opening fire on them. There's a guy there. He's going to get me here. Pop up, pop down. Come on, peek your head. You could. Got him. Right, let's push. Zigzag, zigzag. Oh no! Barbed wire. Right, let's get down. Get some grenades in. Oh shit! I'm in the trench. So the guy I was shooting at there must have been behind his own lines. Right, let's get down again. Luckily we've got the car, so it's a quick reload. Hopefully, is it going to be quick enough? I'm getting shot through the wood here. That's not good. Right, let's get a fucking grenade on this guy. These fucking Anzacs don't give up. Oh, I'm dead. Let's have a look. Dixon, I mean, come on, the Russian weapons are amazing. The Russian weapons are the worst. I get bollocked every time I say that on stream, because I know there's a lot of you lads are from Russia, or you sort of, you all like the Russian weapons, but I think they're fucking diabolical. I don't know what it is, right? Every time I use the Mosin, I get hit markers, and it just seems to be, for whatever reason, the guy seems to be an asthmatic. The way he breathes, he just breathes really heavily, so that even if you're holding your breath and you're aiming down sight, he's shaking. So I don't know if he's got Parkinson's disease or he's an asthmatic or something, but that's just, every time I'm using the Mosin, that's seems to be the case. If there's a guy, is that? No, yes it was. That was a lucky fucking shot. Pin them down a bit, and then we'll attack, get some stamina back. Combat Reaper. Yeah, I would like if they were periscope rifles. Periscope rifles. There's a periscope there. I have to explain that. It rings a bell. I want to say I know what it is, but if I get it wrong, I'll look like a bit of a twat. So I'm just going to let you explain that, mate. There is scoped rifles on the game. and some of them will take a while to get used to if you're not used to the way this game works, because the scopes are very difficult to see down. Not all of them. I don't know if it's one of the scopes is terrible. I don't know if it's the Yanks Springfield rifle one. I can't remember if that's a really bad one, but one of them's terrible. Have I got 3 grenades or 2? No, I've only got 2. Right, let's get a few of them down there. Push down here into cover. Get down a bit. David, I mostly like Flanders because it's fun to snipe on. Yeah, exactly, mate. It's a great sniping map. I've got some good sniping compilations on the channel, and I think there's a few streams where I've just sniped. Problem is, I don't like sniping on stream because obviously when you're sniping, you have your dull moments, so it's not as fun to watch for people. Some people like it, some people don't. But so I don't tend to snipe much on stream. But yeah, I've got some completions or compilations. Sorry. Nick Zick, enemies incoming. Gotcha. Come on, Frenchie. Where's he going? Where's the one? He's dead. Can't hit shit with this. Let's have a look. Yeah, so they're winning still. Fuck. Quick reloading. Let's have a look. Dixon. The best thing about these games, the nightmarish character models. Yeah, to be fair though, they've improved. You should have seen them at the beginning of the game. They were like Minecraft characters. Big blockheads. Right, let's move down a bit. Oh, I just heard a grenade. I hope it's behind me. No, it wasn't. Fuck. I've run right into it. Nikita, hello, don't forget that I'm Russian and a security agent. You don't want to end up like Trotsky, right? Yeah, fucking KGB monitoring my chat again. Just remember, Nikita, mate, that's why you're a mod. Nikita's got more say in my channel than I have. I upload when he says. Oh shit, I'm done again. I need a bayonet. I need a bayonet at this rate. David, I think the single shot weapons in Tannenberg are the best, mainly because I hit my shots more because I have to make. Yeah, that's a good. I suppose, yeah, it makes sense. It depends what map. Some of them single shot weapons, for me, are just no good in some of the smaller maps, like I think it's Ukraine and the Romania map. I feel like it's just, especially with the the spawning mechanics on Tannenberg, where you've got like 10 guys spawning you all of a sudden. There's someone in here, I think, unless I'm hearing things. Hold on a minute. I heard a BAR. I'm fully auto. No, it wasn't. Fuck it, I'm dead. Nick, now this is what I call a game Verdun. Yeah, it's been a good game this so far. I don't know how I'm doing kill wise. 13, so I'm not doing too well. But to be fair, the kills are evenly spread on the team, which is good to see. Don't always get that. Let's get a few grenades down there. I know there's a few teammates down there, but we'll be okay. There's no friendly fire. Oh, we got 2 guys. I was lucky. Yeah, I sort of rarely get to use grenade classes. I usually play as the CO because I like using bayonets and stuff. So I very rarely use grenades. But did he pull a grenade? Yeah, he did pull a grenade. Fuck! I knew he pulled a grenade, but I didn't know if he threw it enough. Combat Reaper. If I'm not wrong, it was a device that allowed you to have your head below the trench while still shooting. You use mirrors to aim down the sights. Right, I've got you, yeah. Yeah, I thought I knew what it was. I think that's that I had in mind. I didn't know you could shoot with it. I thought it was more of a spotter's weapon. So I thought you still had your sniper, but then you had a scope. A block on a scope next to you, if that makes sense. Alright, these guys are all over us. 2 down. Oh, I need a bayonet so badly. I might have to. I tell you what, fellas. What I'm going to do here is get the pistol out. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, being booted out to main menu. Oh dear. Stand by, fellas. Stand by. Typical Verdun. Just getting into probably one of the better games of Verdun I've had in a long time because it's so intense and I've been booted out. These fucking Yank servers. fuck's sake. Alright, I'm going to have to join back. Yeah, just bear with me, fellas. Sorry about that. Big Payday fan. Yeah, connection lost, you cunt. Alright, let's join back. I think this is the server here. Yeah, it is. I hope I won't have any of my stats now, so I would have lost all that, but we'll see what squad I'm in. Who knows? Big Payday fan. I really like the Mauser 1898. The iron sights, in my opinion, are nice. God, I can't. I'm not sure what that gun is. Rings a bell. Rings a bell, mate. Is it on Tannenberg or Verdun? I would have used it probably. Yeah, Nick Sick, join back. Yeah, I'll join back, mate. David, this happens too much. This is why I started playing Battlefield more. Yeah. Usually when this happens, the game crashes as well, so I'm quite lucky so far. But again, if the stream just drops off all of a sudden, the game has crashed. I'm not being rude. I'm not being an arsehole. Oh, it's taken a while. I was really enjoying that game as well. It was going really well. I'll jump straight back into it though. Ivan, the fact that all the Central Powers squads are all German tells you why the French are underestimated. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, it's a good point, that mate. Big Payday. I've got exams soon, so that's a bug. I've finished all my exams now. I finished university 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. For this year, I've still got 3 years left. But, so that's that year over with. Luckily, so I've got all I need to worry about now for summer is working in fitness. So that's what I'm focusing on now. Which is why I haven't been sort of streaming and uploading as much as I did last summer. Obviously I was in lockdown last summer, so I had more time to do that type of thing. But we're back in the game finally. And I've lost all my stamina already. Right, by the looks of it, I'm going to flank them here as well, so let's just hold off, get a bit of stamina, and then we'll fucking charge them. Here we go. One down. Oh, he's got a fucking BR. I thought he had a rifle. I'm gutted. Nick's Nick, that is annoying because the game is getting really intense. Yeah, it still is, Nick. We'll get back into it, mate. Don't worry. I'm in a different squad, unfortunately, but to be fair, I probably prefer this squad anyway because I've got a weapon that I've got a bayonet on my weapon. I prefer that. Right, zigzag. Oh, wasn't quick enough. Wasn't quick enough there. But yeah, I got my exam. Well, I only had one exam this year, and it was actually just before Christmas. The rest were just assignments, so it wasn't as bad for me. I don't really have to do too many exams on my course. Luckily, I don't really like exams. I feel like it's a lot of pressure because you can be working all year, and you could have done well all year, and it just takes one bad morning to have a shit exam, and it's all over. If that makes sense. So I feel like they're slightly unfair, but it is what it is. Whoa, I can't believe you saw me there. Fuck. Dixon, yeah, maybe, but considering that they're talking about the KGB, Nikita has exams soon, good luck. Next we're being destroyed. I know we are, mate. I'm gonna get back in the trench as soon as possible. Sipping on my tea at the same time. Right, here we go. Let's have a look. 1 and 3, not good. Yeah, we'll push right in the right flank, eh? Their team's very good, to be fair. Them, as I say, it's a very defence-heavy map, this, and they're attacking with bright blue French uniforms as well. So it's not like we can't see them when they're attacking. I think it's because they've got I think it's a US Marine squad, and as I say, the US Marines are just absolutely amazing in this game. Typical Americans, overpowered in the game. As usual. Should piss a few Americans off. I'm joking, lads. Go on, peek again. Gotcha. Get a quick reload in. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, the reason the Lee Enfield's better than this gun is just because, I mean, even though it sort of, they reload in similar ways, the Lee Enfield's got 10 rounds and this has only got 5. And obviously it can reload 10 rounds just as quick as The car can reload 5. There's a bar in here somewhere. Oh no, it's the MP18. Bayonet him. Bayonet him. Oh, I was going for a double bayonet there. It didn't work. David, well, if you're not in their trench, at least you won't have to deal with people unprone. Yeah, I hate that. I really hate that. It's such a shit way of playing. I advise a lot of people not to play like that. Yeah, it ruins the game. It ruins the smoothness of it. I have nothing against people using MGs and pushed up to sandbags and stuff and mowing down people attacking the trench, but don't lie down in the trench. It's just fucking... Unless there's a grenade, obviously. But yeah, lying down in a trench with an MG, it's such a fucking shit way of playing. Oh, that was a good shot. I'm happy with that. Happy with that. Go on. Oh, he's popped up. M1911, what a gun. Right, spawn back in. But yeah, hopefully we'll hear about Isonzo soon as well, about maybe a release date. I'm hoping the devs are going to release stuff. And I've heard someone, I don't know who said it, I think they're going to start looking for people to play the game in an alpha test or something. But I don't think they can record gameplay for that, unfortunately, but we'll see. As I say, Isonzo is going to have to be their best product, because they've got a lot of competition now. Even on console they've got competition from Enlisted and things. And I've heard Enlisted is very good. I've not played it myself because I don't have Xbox, but I've heard it's very good. Right, come on, zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. Let's go. Here we go. Right, this is where I could do a grenade. I'm a bit of a fussy cunt, aren't I? I wanted a bayonet one time, now I need a grenade. Ah, is that grenade? But yeah, this they want me out of here. Fuck it, we need to charge. Right, there's a guy behind me, there's a guy in front of me. Let's go on top. He wasn't expecting that. He was not expecting that. Reload. Right, we're going to do the same with these guys over here. Oh, he's got the BR, you bastard. I reckon I could have got a few of them there, you know, if he didn't have that weapon. To be fair, if it's on your squad, you may as well get some use out of it. It's always good to have a guy with a BR in your team. Let's get over here. Hebo, but if you are you're lying down in a trench where nobody noticed you, going to help your squad at least. Yeah, I understand. No, it's acceptable in some cases, but we're talking about the blokes who have LMGs and lie down in the trench. They fucking sort of ruin the smoothness of the gameplay of them type of guys. And plus, it's not really improving your skill as a player either, because you're just sitting there. You don't even have to be accurate. You just have to make sure. As long as you shoot first, you usually win. David, it's not even that helpful, because after you kill 1 or 2 people, they'll throw a grenade when you're done. Yeah, if they're smart enough, they'll throw grenades, definitely. Yeah. I feel like most people utilise grenades really well in this game as well. And someone mentioned on a recent video how the community for this game is really good, and it is. For the most part, the community is really good in this game. People seem to know what they're doing. Pretty switched on. You can go in game chat. Usually most people are really friendly as well, if they're in game chat, that is. Well, it's not always guaranteed. I can't see where... I can see that guy's bullet flash, but I can't see his head. No, there we are. Sometimes you need to do that. If you see like a muzzle flash, or if you have an idea where they're shooting from, just shoot at the barbed wire a bit, and sometimes you'll end up getting a headshot. So there's a little tip for any beginners. Let's do a quick reload. Oh, there's a guy there. See, there's an issue there. I think another issue with the LMGs as well is there's a glitch where... Oh, a good grenade. That's what I was talking about, utilising grenades perfectly. That's a really good way to do it. Yeah, there's a glitch with an MG at the minute, and it's been in the game for probably over a year now, where sometimes on certain maps or I think it's certain MGs where when you place it down, you actually sink into the ground a bit, so your head can't be shot. Now, I don't know if it's a glitch that people are doing on purpose, or it's just, you know, a random glitch. I can't tell, but it's fucking difficult to go against, I'll tell you that. He's shooting at me there. Got him. Getting a few headshots, which is nice. I wish the Kar-98 middle sight was a bit thicker, if that makes sense. It's a good gun though. Good gun nonetheless. Ah, I'm down. These guys are fucking us up. Let's have a look, let's have a look. Combat. I'm really looking forward to playing the Italians. Same. Oh, yeah. I'm looking forward to the maps, mate, more than anything. More than anything. More than the guns. That are just the maps really interest me. Because I know it's a very sort of... How do you describe it? What's the best way to describe it? It's not very practical, is it? Where they were fighting, it was, you know, mountainous areas, little villages. You know, it's not perfect fighting conditions up there. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they make them and how it works. What squads do you expect to see in Isonzo? I'm not sure, to be honest with you, mate. I don't know much about the Italian front, in all honesty. I've got a book that I need to read about it, but I haven't read it yet. So what squads do I expect to see the Italians? I know they'll be in it, but yeah, I really don't know. So you guys will probably know a lot more than me about that, to be honest with you. I know there's a few lads on the channel who actually come from that region, so they know quite a bit about it. On the Anzacs, as a sapper, you have an entrenching tool that you should make it usable to dig holes. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. I've heard in Isonzo you can do that. There's some sort of... You can actually start to use tools more practically other than as weapons. So that should be interesting, mate. We'll see about that. Nick just got killed by a guy on the floor of an M3. The bastard, Nick. You must be watching this. You must be watching the stream. He's fucking trolling. I enjoyed that game. That was a really good game. I know we lost, but it was intense, and it's a shame I got booted out halfway through because I was just getting into the role of it. But enjoyable nonetheless. Where's Nick? Where's he at? What's Nick's Xbox name? There he is. Nick Sick up there, rocking in that squad with the MG. I'm going to go for the right map. I don't know how to pronounce that. Anyone know? Arsene? Alan? I'm not sure. Really good map though. I'm going to me hill. Fuck it, doesn't matter. Big Payday fan. Plus, Italy might have special forces troop in the new game with body armour and stuff. Yeah, I imagine they'll have like mountain troops, won't they? And I think they were sort of very early special forces. So, Combat Raptor. Yes, I think the community is very good. I have not encountered any toxic players or anything. It's a good game just to sit down and enjoy instead of playing super competitively. Absolutely. It's why I like streaming this game, because I feel like I can come on, I can just talk to the chat freely, but also get a bit out of the game. And I feel like if I stream Battlefield or Call of Duty or Siege, it's a lot more intense. I have to be so much more focused on the gameplay. So yeah, I agree with you, mate. I definitely agree with you. And I can tell you, because I'm the most casual gamer there is at the minute. I'm a proper casual at the minute compared to what I used to be. So I just come on and play a bit of Verdun for 30 minutes and then I'm off again. So it's definitely one of these games where you can do that. I agree. Digging your own trenches would be cool. Absolutely. Yeah, I think they're going to do that in Isonzo. I'm not sure. There's definitely, there's some sort of tool usage where it's not just a tool for killing. You can actually, I think it was cutting barbed wire or something. I can't remember. Someone will know. 20th century guy. Yeah, well, how's it going? It's going well, thank you. I hope you're doing well yourself. Hope you're keeping safe in these unusual times. Now I'm getting fucking sick of it, to be honest with you. But... Right. I'm going to push right flank. It's really warm in the UK as well at the minute, which means running's a bit of a nightmare. But apart from that, I'm okay, yeah. I'm good. Very good. Let's go down here. I love this map. It's a difficult map, but I do enjoy it. They're so hard to see on this. This is why, yeah, I like going against the French actually, because they've got the blue uniforms really do help make them targets. Probably why they give them such good weapons. Shit uniforms. Well, they're not shit uniforms. They look nice, but they're not very helpful. Where are we dying? We're dying a lot on this left flank here. Oh, yep, stay. Let's put an assault order here. Right, we'll hold this position here. I'm not sure if they're in the trench already. It doesn't look like they are. This guy's a bot. There's someone. Is there someone? There he is. It's a Yank. I can't hit shit though. I'm interested in the game mode. How would it work? Yeah, I am a Nikita. I imagine it's going to be more Tannenberg, like Tannenberg, than it is going to be Verdun. Do you know what I mean? I think it's going to be point orientated. I think with what I'm expecting from the way the maps are going to be laid out, I imagine it would be point orientated, but I'm not absolutely sure. You know. But we'll see. We'll see soon. Hopefully they're going to release more gameplay. Well, they're in the trench now, behind us. Fight Sons, I can't wait to fight in the small towns of Italy. Yeah, I agree, because the Tannenberg, that Poland map's absolutely amazing. I love the Polish map. We've done it amazing. I love how the buildings, you can go in all of them and stuff. It's really good. Message retracted. Message retracted. Big Payday fan. Oh, I think you. Sorry, Nikita. You think the map's pronounced R? Right. That makes sense. It does sound very French, that. Oh, right. I'm gonna have to get my shit together here. I'm not playing very well. Big Payday fan. They should add musicians to signal troops to fall back in advance. I'd love that. I'd love if they had. For the Tommies, I'd love if they had like bugles and stuff. That would be amazing. That would be really, really good. In fact, I'm sure the Italians, I imagine the Italians would have some sort of bugle as well. Or some sort of instrument. Oh, yeah, having the Highlanders with bagpipes and the Canadians with bagpipes, that would be really good. Yeah, I'd love to see that. It's one of the reasons I used to love watching and playing Empire Total War. I used to love hearing the bands play as you march in the battle. I think that was amazing. And there's actually there's a Canadian battlefield which I went to a few years ago, and the story went, if I remember, the Canadians were on an offensive, and so they went on the offensive and they got mowed down. They were absolutely slaughtered by the Germans, and they were completely outnumbered and outgunned, but the Canadians kept going at them anyway, and when they wiped the Canadians out, then the Welsh went for them. And then the Welsh got stuck in the middle, so then the Scots had to come up and sort of save them, playing the bagpipes, and it was really interesting. I'm going to find out what the story was. Oh, I'm fucked here. Oh, I was going for the bit. I should have just charged him with the bayonet. God of it. I don't like smaller maps. I think maps with big no means lands are better, because running through no man's land is more intense and fun. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, it depends what type of player you are, David, because some people, I understand why some people hate all the running and stuff, and that's why they like smaller maps, because they like the more high intense shooter gameplay, which I completely understand. But at the same time, I like the realism of running all the way to the trench, and I feel it is satisfying that if you've ran really far and you've got loads of kills and you've took over a trench, because it's not easy to do. It's really difficult. So, but I understand both sort of arguments to that. Combat Raptor. I remember Indy Nadell once talked about a marching band for the Austrian army early in the war. Yeah, I do. I love all the sort of the bands and stuff, and I think the bagpipes and the bugle will always be my favourite. Definitely. There's what's that film called where the Canadians? It's like it's a World War II film, and it's I don't know what it's called, but the Americans are fighting with each other. There's like a brawl going on, and in the distance you can hear bagpipes. It's it's a company of Canadians marching up the road in smart uniform and order, while the Americans are all fighting each other. I forgot what the movie's called. I think it was made in the 60s. It's quite famous. There's a few famous actors in it, but it's good to watch. Right, here we go. I'm really playing shit here, guys, so apologies if you're here purely for the gameplay. Right, where should we go? We're doing well though, we're taking back the trench, that's the good thing. That's the good thing. Right, I'm going to flank this guy lying down here. Let's get him. Sounds like there's someone still in here. Is there someone still in? Oh, they're behind us. Ah, I've got no stamina. There we are. There's a guy hiding in here, isn't there? Oh, he's dead. He wants to switch to Lanza. Yeah, I can do that if need be. Why not? We'll change it up. I think, yeah, I've still got the same weapon, so I'm not too worried. Right, have a look. David, yeah, in Siege of Premzil, then a marching band to raise the morale of the troop and keep breaking out. Yeah, well, I knew that's what the role was for. It's for the morale and stuff. But yeah, I'd love to see that in WW1 game series games, definitely. I'd love to see that in any first-person game. I think it's the American Civil War game that's in first person. What's it called? The PC game. I think you can use like a bugle or some sort of instrument you can play on that. I'm almost positive there is. I might be wrong, but I know you can definitely carry a flag on it, which is cool. God, I'm getting fucked up here, guys. 20th century guy, do you have any tips on how to improve your aim? Well, I'd give some, mate, but my aim's been atrocious this game, to be honest with you. Definitely settings is obviously a big thing. It's usually personal preference, but the lower your ADS is, your aim down sights, the better. But you don't want it so low that it's really slow. You need it where it's good enough that you can get an accurate shot at long range, but you also need it good enough that it's flexible for sort of close quarter combat, if that makes sense. So it's personal preference. The best way to train your aiming on this game is play against bots in squad defence, because obviously you just got waves of enemies coming at you, and you get to practice with whatever weapons you want, pretty much. Was that a guy in the trench there? I don't know if it was. We're getting really fucked up here. But to be right, Verdun's one of these games you have your good days and your bad days as well with your aim. You can be the best player on the game one match, and then the next match is shit. So don't worry if you're having a bad game. I mean, I'm having an atrocious game here, and I played quite well the last game. So it really depends, mate. Right, let's push up here. Where are we at? There's a lot of guys in the trench here. Let's bayonet these two fuckers. Oh my god, there's so many of them. I just got hit. Oh no, I got stumped by the Springfield. War of Rights, that's it. War of Rights, that's the one. Yes, that's the one, fellas. Nikita's joining us because we need help. Yes, we do. Yeah, War of Rights is the game. Looks really good, actually. Now, as I say, I think that in that game there's an instrument you can play. I don't know if it's the bugle or some sort of trumpet. And will you fuck off? I don't want to switch roles with you. You cunt. Get on my nerves now. Ah, yeah. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'll keep attacking. Fuck it. For our sons, I can't wait to fight in the small town. Oh yeah, I've read that comment. Good game. When are we going to... Sorry, I'm misreading comments here. I want to get a PC so I can play Hell Let Loose. So do I, mate, but I'm not willing to spend £1,000 on a PC at the minute, to be honest with you. I'm really not. That's the only problem with PC. Do have better games. There's no doubt about it. They've got especially if you're into your shooters and your war genre games and your more realistic type games, simulation type stuff. It's obviously way better than console. But it's just, for me, it's like money and time. The thing is, if I bought a PC, let's say it was £1,000, I wouldn't even have, I wouldn't get my money's worth out of it probably, because I wouldn't at the minute I wouldn't have enough time to put into it, and obviously I've got university and work at the same time as well. Especially from September, I'm going to be really busy again. So it's not really a realistic option for me at the minute. Maybe in a few years' time I'll look into it, but I've got other things to focus on at the minute. Right, I should have got him as well. There's another guy there. Yeah, my aim's got really sloppy this game. I don't know if it's because I'm focusing too much on chat or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm just having a shit game. Who knows? Nick, when are we going to do this squad defense stream? What I'll try and do, Nick, we'll try and do it next stream. So I'll try and aim for next Friday, right? And so that's open for anyone. The idea is the squad defense stream is we need to try and beat the record of 24 waves, I think it is. That's my personal record, and it's not easy either. It's a really difficult task. So if anyone's up for it, and the thing is as well, you run for like a good hour or two, maybe 2 hours. I think it took us. I think it actually, to get to wave 24 on squad defense, it took us an hour and 45 minutes, if I remember. It was around that time. So if anyone's up for doing it next Friday, that's what I'll try and do if I'm around. But yeah, it's always welcome. That's what, as I say, I always try. I try if the times I play with people are usually on stream. So if you're interested in playing, it's a good time to join. I'm really doing shit here. I don't know what the hell's going on. Who's big payday fan? Yeah, no worries, mate. Have a nice night. Cheers. Lee Warner, hey dude. I recently got into this game from a bundle sale, bought for Verdun and Siege. I went and found your videos before making the purchase and went for it. The games as well as your videos are great. Thank you very much, Lee. Appreciate that, mate. I'm glad you enjoy it. People are hit and miss with them. I don't like telling people to buy the game, because if you get it and it's shit, you get blamed for it. So I just show the the good and bad of the game, because it's Verdun's a really good game and it's got a lot of potential. It's also got a lot of bugs, so you have to be honest about that. And some people love it, some people hate it. But I'm glad you're enjoying it, mate. I really am. It's got so much potential. I think if it was a bigger studio, this game would be amazing. And I think it'd be a lot more popular than it is. But I believe the studio that makes this game is only, I don't know how many people. I think it's like, I don't know, someone said to me it's like it's less, I think it was less than 10 people that make this game or something, which is pretty decent. So my shooting's just not on point in this game whatsoever. Is there a guy over there? There is a guy over there. There was over there. Fuck it. Let's keep pushing, keep pushing. Ah, they're in the box at the back, the little pillbox, I think. Thank God that... I'm really glad that game's over there, because that was really bad. That was really fucking bad. Christ. Next, French squad on squad defence. I think... Yeah, we'll think about that. We'll have a discussion about that on Discord this week, about what squad we want to do. Yeah, I only got... that wasn't a good game whatsoever for me. Yeah, we got smashed that game by the looks of it. I'm going to go for Arn, I think it's called. Oh, there we are. Yeah, we'll work out what squad we want to play as. I'd say the problem is with the French, Nick, is even though the weapons are really accurate, it's the reload times. So what we need a squad that has a MG. We need a squad that has accurate rifles, and we need those rifles to have like the best ammo capacity possible. And I think the stream's just cut. No, I think it's hold on.